Plant FAQs. Rick-rack cactus, Cryptocereus Anthonyanus. The rick-rack cactus, a unique and rewarding houseplant. Hey there, plant enthusiasts. Ferbu here, and today we're diving into the fascinating world of the rick-rack cactus. This quirky succulent isn't your typical desert dweller. It boasts a unique appearance and surprisingly specific care needs. So, buckle up as we explore everything you need to know about this zigzagging wonder. What is a rick-rack cactus? The rick-rack cactus, also known as the zigzag cactus, Cryptocereus Anthonyanus, is an epiphytic succulent native to the tropical rainforests of Chiapas, Mexico. Unlike its prickly cousins, the rick-rack thrives in warm, humid environments, clinging to trees and branches in its natural habitat. This succulent gets its name from its distinctive, flattened stems. These stems have deep serrations that run along the edges, resembling the zigzag pattern of sewing trim, hence the rick-rack moniker. The deep green, leathery texture adds to its visual appeal. Rick-rack cactus versus fishbone cactus. For a while, I thought I had a fishbone cactus, but then I learned about the rick-rack variety. Let me tell you, it's all about the name with these guys. My fishbone cactus, which I guess is technically a rick-rack too, has these flat, zigzaggy stems that jut out in all directions. It's like a living sculpture, and it reminds me of those zigzag scissors I used to have as a kid, hence the fishbone nickname for me. But apparently, some rick-racks have smoother, more rounded edges. Maybe that's where the name comes from, the ruffled edge of sewing trim. Honestly, though, the name game doesn't matter much. What I love is how easy these cacti are to care for. I barely have to water them, and they seem happy just hanging out in a bright corner of my living room. The only tricky part is waiting for those amazing night-blooming flowers. I keep hoping to catch them in action someday. That'd be the ultimate reward for this low-maintenance beauty. How to care for rick-rack cactus. Bringing a rick-rack cactus into your home adds a touch of the tropics. But to keep it thriving, here are some key care tips. Light. Bright, indirect sunlight is ideal. Avoid harsh afternoon sun that can scorch the leaves. Water. Water deeply when the top inch of soil dries out. Allow excess water to drain freely. Avoid leaving the plant sitting in water. Humidity. Moderate to high humidity is preferred. Misting regularly or using a pebble tray filled with water can help increase humidity around the plant. Soil. A well-draining succulent or orchid mix is ideal. You can create your own by combining potting mix, perlite, and orchid bark. Fertilizer. A balanced fertilizer diluted to half strength can be applied during the growing season, spring and summer, once a month. Temperature. Aim for warm temperatures between 65 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 to 27 degrees Celsius. Avoid cold drafts. Repotting. The rick-rack cactus prefers to be slightly root-bound. Repot only every 3 to 4 years or when the plant outgrows its current pot. Sweet rewards. The blooms of the rick-rack cactus. With proper care, your rick-rack cactus might surprise you with stunning blooms after a few years. These fragrant, white or pink flowers resemble orchids and typically appear in the fall. Encouraging blooms. To promote flowering, ensure your rick-rack cactus receives sufficient light, avoid overwatering during the bud formation stage, and provide a slight temperature drop at night during fall. Common rick-rack cactus problems. Troubleshooting your zigzag friend. Like any houseplant, the rick-rack cactus can encounter challenges. Here are some common issues and solutions. Brown, mushy stems. This indicates overwatering. Reduce watering frequency and ensure proper drainage. Yellowing or dropping stems. This could be due to underwatering, insufficient light, or a lack of nutrients. Adjust your watering schedule, increase light exposure, or fertilize as needed. Pests. Mealybugs and scale can sometimes target the rick-rack cactus. Treat them with insecticidal soap or neem oil. Rick-rack cactus, a final word. The rick-rack cactus offers a unique twist on the typical cactus experience. Its cascading form, interesting foliage, and potential for fragrant blooms make it a conversation starter in any plant collection. With a little extra attention to humidity and watering, you can enjoy this tropical wonder for years to come. Happy planting!